What's happening, gamers? Welcome back to the KwingsLetsPlays channel, and it's time for more Godzilla! And actually, he doesn't really sound like that.
Sounds exactly like that.
Leadership change!
That's right, you've been replaced.
It was my destiny to rise to this position.
Was it
Shujo is
really?
now in charge.
So now we're playing on normal difficulty. This should be fun.
Done.
Godzilla approaches.
Godzilla is coming to town.
Normal.
Normal difficulty. Fight!
Godzilla versus
He
the
will
city.
know our country's swift hand of justice.
Oh, he will he? I don't think he'll get the memo. Cause he can't read.
A kaiju has appeared.
Didn't you get the memo?
Oh my gosh, it's Mothra!
No! Giant moths are freaky.
Yes, they
Ew!
are.
Oh my gosh! Oh, whoa! Whoa! I never want to see that coming to my town. Freaky! Looks like Journey to the Center of the Earth size
It's
moth.
Mothra.
It's time for you to go down, Mothra.
Come on. Come on, Godzilla, we gotta take this thing down just because it's so disgusting to have a bug that's bigger than like 2 inches.
Wait for it. Atomic breath! Fire!
Fire! Come on!
Wait for him to be in range. Now! Ha ha ha! How do you like me now?
Sweet! That was Mothra beating.
Okay, I'm not getting any points for him destroying the buildings at all.
Go.
Catch! You know you want some more of this. Come on, Mothra.
His eyes are freaky blue and soulless, like a shark.
Ah!
No, he's coming at you. He's gonna infect you with his weird moth germs. Get him away.
Wow, combo breaker.
Is that really how Mothra looks?
Well, in HD, I mean, that's not really how it looked when it was black and white.
I just didn't know there were moths that were that colorful. I thought most moths were like
It's a
just
kaiju.
gray.
Kaiju is supposed to be all
they're
kinds of weird
colorful, okay.
stuff. Yeah.
I thought a lot of moths are like really bland colors, like brown and
Not so much.
gray. Maybe there are some colorful moths.
Has been weakened.
Mothra has been weakened. No, really?
It's been weakened.
What was your first clue?
I really want to see this in Japanese. Come on, K-Wing. Next episode, let's do Japanese. No?
Maybe.
We'll do one of them in Japanese at some point.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Mothra.
On.
Come on!
Oh,
Come at me, bro.
he's hugging you with his wings.
All right, that was your best shot. It's time for me to hit you with my best shot. Oh, he moved.
Yeah.
I meant to hit that building.
So is Mothra trying to destroy the city as well, or just trying to destroy Godzilla?
He's trying to destroy everything.
Ah.
It's Mothra. It's a giant moth
Gotta take
thing.
him down. That's right.
Just like the giant spider from Godzilla was not friendly.
Oh yeah. Oh, I do not want
I
to.
guess it might be too much to hope that if he defeats his enemy.
I do not want to see this spider.
I don't think the giant spider is in this.
I don't think you could even stomach doing that episode. You just hate spiders so much.
I think they mostly just have creatures from the Tahoe series in this game.
Oh, okay.
So we won't find, I always forget his name, but there's a giant turtle creature that took on Godzilla, and he also is
yeah.
considered a guardian of the earth.
We were watching that thing on, oh my gosh, on the Screw Attack battles.
Yeah, I showed you the Screw
Kamek.
Attack bottle.
Is it Kamek? No. Oh my
No.
gosh.
Starts with-
Kamek is not. Kamek is a Mario.
Kamek is a Mario character, and he would not be able to face Godzilla.
Oh my gosh.
No, it starts with a G.
Oh, why did I say that?
It's either Garma or Garmera. I don't remember.
Yeah, he's a giant turtle thing.
But he had a lot of his own solo films. But he's
Gamera.
not.
Yeah.
He's not owned by Tahoe anymore, so he can't appear in this game.
Aww.
That's what happens when you get solo series.
I can't believe that he would have his. I guess. So he made his own movies. That's interesting. I really wouldn't count on a giant turtle to defend my city.
Uh-oh, they increased the rank.
I'd rather have a dinosaur defend me. Like Godzilla.
You think this is a spectacle?
This is a spectacle.
No game.
Politics is no game.
That's right.
Quote of the day. I'm gonna destroy your generator. Haha.
Politics is a game where everyone loses.
That's true.
That's right.
It's like working at McDonald's, except less respected.
Yeah. Is Godzilla considered a dinosaur or
He's a
just
kaiju.
Yeah, but a dinosaur like kaiju.
He's the king of the monsters, though.
Yeah.
Fifth squad, begin your assault.
Except there's so many different variations of Godzilla. The Showa era, which was 1954 until I want to say the 70s, where the movies got really weird. During the Henshi, I think it's called the Henshi era or something, in the 80s. After the first Godzilla film in 1954, to kind of get rid of all the really weird Godzilla movies,
Yeah.
they have in the 80s a movie called Godzilla Returns, and it basically destroys all the Godzilla canon previous to that, like for the past 20 years.
Aww.
And it just goes 1954 until like 1984.
Oh, okay.
And they call most of these movies like the Godzilla versus movies after Godzilla Returns.
Yeah. And your blue fire breath looks so awesome.
So I mean, those are the Godzilla films that I'm more familiar with, the 80s ones.
Oh, I'm
some of
sorry.
the 90s.
Atomic breath.
Oh, whatever. She
Yeah.
just says the same stuff every time. Sixth Squad, begin your assault.
Yes. I always wonder, the origin story, did they kind of change it a little bit? They seem to change it in every movie, but, like, does Godzilla, I always wonder if Godzilla is like a dinosaur that gets infected with nuclear stuff, or it just is a creature that forms out of the nuclear stuff, like, where you never really know. It's like he's kind of like a mystery, like how he was formed.
It depends on the movie genre.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, he can survive like nuclear explosions.
Or maybe it's just a lizard that was under the deep that formed that way or something. Yeah, who
But
knows?
you gotta remember, pretty much all the creatures that Godzilla fights, they're like radioactive mostly,
Oh,
so they
yeah.
all have like plasma breath and things like that. So I mean,
Yeah, they're
some
all
of it is
nuclear.
just like superpowers, but I always find it weird that Japan would give Godzilla atomic breath based after what happened to them in World War II. It's like, why even give him nuclear powers?
Well, I mean, I understand because, like, you know, you'd think you wouldn't want to think about that at all, but at the same time, it's almost like saying, like, if you do that to a civilization, there's always consequences. Like, it'll come back in another form and bite you. It's like kind of like, I don't know. I feel like didn't people kind of make Godzilla
Guns have ceased operating.
kind of like as a way to, you know, talk about, like, didn't some people believe it's like the souls of the people who, you know, passed away and stuff like that because of the
There was
nuclear
one
bomb?
theory that it was like that, but that's when the movies got really dark.
Oh yeah, okay.
I mean, during the Showa era, it was just this really
it's just a big
weird thing.
Well, maybe it was supposed to, like, you know, symbolize destructive energy of nuclear stuff.
I actually think they have a suit wrong in this game. They have the 60s Godzilla suit, but the very first Godzilla was in 54, not the 60s.
Yeah.
But I was looking at our comments, and somebody was asking, is the 2014 Godzilla in this game? Yes, he is. He is a special end boss that you have to do certain things in the game to trigger it, and then you can unlock him and play as him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I still think that this Godzilla is stronger.
Oh, ouch. That would be the freakiest thing, though, like, if, you know, if there was a monster that was formed by the nuclear energy and it came back and it had, like, it was like a reckoning for all the people that, you know, died and stuff like that. I mean, that would be the freakiest thing ever, to think, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, like, that storyline is kind of, yeah, freaky.
Yeah. I think the Godzilla that we're playing as is kind of like a classic version of Godzilla, like the Japanese version.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the 90s or the 2009 or 2004 Godzilla.
Yeah.
So this is more the Japanese-based. You can tell by the shape of the head.
Oh yeah, the cat head.
That doesn't look like a
Kitty!
cat. Doesn't look like a
It
kitty.
looks just like Tank. Including that breath. That's exactly how Tank meows.
Just remember, it's called atomic breath.
Atomic kitten breath.
Like atomic batteries to power.
The data collection squad is requesting orders.
You know, I've heard that voice actress. I think she's in a lot of Funimation like works, like dubs.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like the lady from My Bride is a Mermaid, like one of the roles.
But if you think about it though, like
Switch to video feed to collect data on Godzilla.
Godzilla data.
the atomic breath is actually cooler than just regular fire because I mean that stuff would literally burn through anything and it would just affect everything and totally demolish anything it came in contact
Well, when he was
with.
fighting King Kong in that one movie, it didn't look like he was really catching fire. It was more like, you know, he just had like little burn marks on him, like King Kong.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's cooler than regular fire. Anyone could, you know, say they spit fire out of their mouth. Well, nice. I mean, some people could. But
people,
like,
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, atomic energy coming out of your mouth, I mean, that's
Whoa.
like, insane. Whoa. I think they just did it to make him look like way cooler. Like, you know, 10 times cooler. 20%
Indestructible trees. So, keep
This
an
is
eye out
fun.
for like a bridge or a building, because I really.
There's one?
No, that doesn't count as
that's
part
your
of the
power
destruction
thing. Oh,
rate.
okay. What about the trees? Why will they not be destroyed?
Because they're invincible.
Trees, Godzilla's biggest
Ow!
weakness. Ouch. And that and small knives.
I'm guessing that we're missing like a maybe a road, or there's something that's preventing this from being 100%.
Yeah.
That's already broken.
Come on, let's step on everything.
Yeah, that's already busted. That doesn't count.
And I'm gonna wreck it. Can we wreck it? Yes, we can. We're Godzilla.
Wreck-It-Zilla.
I want to see Wreck-It Ralph in this, stomping around. I'm gonna wreck it.
I mean,
This would be a game he would be the good guy on. Yeah. Cool.
I still don't think it's happened yet, but I really want to see Ultraman versus Godzilla. They had a character that was kind of like Ultraman that they introduced in 1973 called Jet Jaguar.
Yeah.
But he was only in one movie, and it was supposed to be a spin-off film featuring like this human that turns into this giant robot. But
Yeah.
he only appeared in one film, and it was like a team-up film with Godzilla and all these other people. And Godzilla originally wasn't supposed to be in it. It was just supposed to be Jet Jaguar. But they were like,
okay.
it's probably not going to sell anything if we don't like milk Godzilla, so we're just going to throw Godzilla in last minute.
Maybe that's why they have all the verses. It's like, and you know, it's King Kong, and we'll throw Godzilla in there.
Well, if you watch most of those like versus movies during the Showa era, Godzilla just randomly shows up during a fight, and it's just to sell tickets and
yeah.
throw him on the movie poster.
Yeah, just he's got cameos and everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's you know, he's the highest paid monster actor in Hollywood.
Godzilla has a cameo in a couple Sega games too.
Oh, that's awesome.
The Shinobi series. He was just like Batman and some other people. He was in Revenge of Shinobi. Which I did a Retro Mondays on that a long time ago, and I was telling people about Godzilla and things like that. But then when they re-released the game, they made Godzilla and Batman and all these other people look completely different.
Oh,
Originally,
yeah.
it was a cash-in on all the popular things at the time, because in the 90s, Godzilla, Batman, and a lot of other stuff got really popular again, so they just threw it in the game. That was back when licenses weren't like really this big, you know, thing that they are now. So
Yeah.
you could get away with stealing things without asking for permission.
Yay!
Plagiarism! Yay!
Plagiarism is good.
Look what it did for Disney. Oh!
What are you talking about?
Wait, what?
Wait, people plagiarize Disney? What?
No, Disney plagiarized.
Oh, with the Godzilla stuff.
No, they did all kinds of stuff. Just not a fan of Disney sometimes.
Disney is our friend. I
They're
love
evil.
them so
We're
much.
calculating where Godzilla will most likely hit the shore.
I'm gonna go with Area 12 is where he's gonna attack next. I like this Shuji guy. He's fun.
Yes, we love Disney.
Well, we play a lot of their
Movement in the
games.
area. It's Godzilla.
I love them.
How did we let it reach this far inland?
Because you put one of your generators nearby. He eats those.
He's
There are
angry.
those that criticize me for doing things by the handbook, but they fail to realize why we have one at all.
So the handbook says, let's put a generator in a very condensed metro area. That's a great idea.
Unidentified signal confirmed. It's here. ETA in 60 seconds.
Oh, a Kaiju's coming? Oh, snap.
Uh-oh.
Squad, begin your assault.
No! Don't hurt poor little Godzilla. He's just trying to get some food.
He's just hungry. It's
He's
not like he can go to a
hungry.
Taco Bell or something.
He's searching around. He's like, do you guys have a fridge? You guys have a sandwich? I could have some turkey on rye.
Sandwich.
Delicious. Yeah.
Bum, bum,
But if you
bum.
think about it, his fire, okay, if he had regular fire coming out of his mouth, you could just put it out with water or, like, well, if it was an oil-based fire, it'd be harder to put out. But I'm just saying, atomic breath, it's really hard to put out. It's really hard to put out nuclear energy. I really don't know. I've never had a bolt of nuclear energy, you know.
Well, it wouldn't
put
give you his
towards me.
superpowers. It would turn you to
It would just turn me to a crisp.
crisp bacon.
No, there would be nothing left. It'd be ash.
Image coming in now.
Yeah. Anyway, moving
All right,
on.
so who are we fighting? Who's the kaiju we're going up against? No!
No!
No, 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 no! I hate this beast. He fights Godzilla a lot. A lot.
Rodan?
No! Rodan is...
Oh,
no.
the pterodactyl. I don't know what this guy is.
This is a three-headed Hydra thing. It
Oh.
starts with a
It's Mecha King Ghidorah.
Ghidorah.
Okay,
That's it, yeah.
Ghidorah. Hydra. Hail Hydra.
Now, I don't
All right.
remember, because I haven't watched Godzilla films in a long time, like in canon order or whatever, but I believe Mecha Ghidorah was in the 80s or 90s.
Oh, okay,
I
alright.
think it was before Godzilla fought this thing called the Destroyer or something like that.
Oh my gosh, are you gonna have to defeat one of these heads one at a time?
This isn't the biggest creature in this game. I
Really?
actually looked up. The Destroyer is in this, and he's from the 90s. He's huge. He's like this big red, kind of purplish dragon. Think like a really angry, mutated Barney.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's too big! You need to get away! Those things are snapping at you from both sides.
It's alright, I got him.
I hope you have enough armor you have like scale armor on your back. You can keep him from
The best way to fight Ghidorah is to charge him, because as you're charging, you get some hits in.
Okay. Headbutt time!
But I miss kind of like Godzilla's throw ability that he had in the previous game. I mean, he has it in this one. He'll grab you and bite you, but the throw, when you like catapult the guy, it does no damage to their health. So it's just the grab that really damages them.
Yeah, or you could throw buildings at him. That'd be cool.
You can't throw buildings in this one.
I know, it's sad.
I don't even think you can throw buildings in the Colossal Kaiju Combat Steam game.
Oh, really? Aw,
Mecha King
that is...
Ghidorah has been weakened.
I
See?
guess-
The best way to weaken this guy, especially the 70 meter class, and I don't know the metric system because in the US we don't really use it.
It's a little more than a yard. So,
Yeah. The best way to beat this guy is to keep charging him when he's in his 70M class. When he's 100 and above, my strategy would be run like a scared little Godzilla.
Yeah, but I can never remember, like, I cannot think in meters. Like, if I can think in feet. Like, I'm like, oh, that would be this many feet. I can imagine that, but meters, I'm just like, eh.
Stationary guns
I got him! My strategy worked!
Yay, we did it!
Has gone down.
That's what you get for being mechanized.
Godzilla has defeated his
We need to
enemy.
roar.
Be sure to turn his attention to the generator.
Thank you for reminding me about the generators.
The generator's power levels are at
Oops.
zero. It looks to have been completely
Godzilla has like a
destroyed.
little earpiece in his like.
Now, one thing I would have
All I
liked
just said.
this game to do,
Has reached zone 9.
aside from the lady popping up and telling me all the zones that I'm in, but I know she's trying to command her troops and things like that. If you don't destroy all the buildings, nothing happens. If you do destroy all the buildings, you go for 100%, you unlock a base to use in a diorama mode where you can like play with Godzilla figures and have them, you know, recreate classic movie poses
Oh,
It's-
that's awesome.
and then take pictures of it, but
Oh, I want to do that. I I know, you're like, oh, that's not that great. But
It's
for
not
me,
that
I'd be
great
like,
because you have to keep playing the game in order to unlock parts in order to
That-
buy this stuff.
oh, man.
And the game does get kind of repetitive after a while because the whole point is just to destroy the generator. And yeah, but I mean, there's gonna come to a point, I think it's during hard mode. I was practicing a little bit earlier today where the generators have another ability where they get a timer and you only have 2 minutes to beat a level. So there's really no point going through to destroy the town when you just have to destroy the generators to proceed. So if you wanted to and you were looking at this game or you rented it, the easiest way to go through it is just ignore everybody and just destroy the generators and you can beat the game in 20 minutes.
Alright, you can just go for the generators, yeah.
Godzilla has reached Zone 4.
But, I mean, that defeats the whole purpose of just destroying Japan. I mean, come on.
Destruction!
Exactly.
K-Wing, that's no fun. We want to destroy things and roar.
Yeah, that's
Walk
pretty much
around
it.
slowly. Godzilla is coming.
Oh, cool. I've never gotten a building view like that.
Shiny floors! You could see
Oh,
yourself.
never mind.
Oh, I thought you could see the reflection.
No, I thought it was like right through an office window or something like that.
Oh,
but
I know.
Not
I
really.
can kind of see. Maybe it was just like a glitch. Sadness.
Yeah, probably.
Oh well, we'll take it. That was cool for a second.
But these characters, they do move too slow for my taste. I will say that.
Why are you destroying the parking garages?
I'm
That's
destroying
horrible.
everything.
No, there could be people parked there. How are they gonna get back to their jobs now? Oops.
Now, based on how much you destroy stuff, certain giant kaijus will appear. Even if you're like a low-class monster, like you could end up fighting somebody in the 100 and above weight class, which would mean that they would be much, much bigger than Godzilla.
Oh, okay.
Pesky helicopters. Gotta ruin everything.
I know, right?
I am
Come on.
totally gonna take you down.
Whip that tail. Get that helicopter.
I'm just gonna ignore him.
How dare he be in your space? You're
I'm going over here because you're shooting missiles at me.
Switch to the video feed to collect data on Godzilla.
Yeah, whatever.
You're working here. All in a day's work.
So many missiles.
Some people's job is to build buildings and fix stuff. Godzilla's job is to destroy it.
He's part of the destroying committee. Redevelopment projects.
The
That's
cycle.
Godzilla's forte.
Cycle of life, baby. To bring balance. There we go. Isn't he supposed to bring balance or something like that? No.
Balance to the force.
Yeah, something like that. I thought he was
Oh,
supposed
I
to.
can't destroy that.
Balanced in nature. Maybe he doesn't really care about the buildings or humans.
This past the line, I can't break it.
No.
Makes me a little sad.
At least break down the trees. Oh, never mind. I forgot.
Godzilla is approaching the generator.
Godzilla!
Indestructible trees.
They're the worst kind of trees.
Godzilla has reached Zone 6.
Ow!
Plus, I like his fire breath, or I'm sorry, atomic breath, because it's blue. It's really cool.
There are different colors you can upgrade it to,
Oh,
based on different eras of the films and things like that.
that's cool. Yeah, I'm wondering, like, if you had fire that was really, really hot, though, I believe that's blue as well.
It would be blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it makes sense if it's blue. Super hot.
Now, I don't know if you stand in the fire, if you actually charge up your breath meter.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Ouch!
He didn't feel a thing.
Yeah, that guy's shift is over.
He screamed before it happened.
That's good. Yeah, that's realistic.
Yeah,
Get it
because
right,
he sees
game.
the breath thing coming.
Oh, he's hugging the tree. I mean, a building. No.
Hug a building for your tomorrow.
Exactly. I don't know why. He looks like a kitten on his head.
Has reached Zone 3.
I'll get you a Godzilla plushie.
Aw, I
Cuddle
would
it.
love that. That would be amazing.
Probably have to order it from Japan.
As long as he looks a little bit cute, but also really freaky and cute at the same time. I'll go through the plushies and see.
You are doomed.
I actually got this dragon plushie from How to Train Your Dragon a long time ago.
That thing was freaky.
It was too scary. Like, it's not like freaky, like it scares me, but it's just like too weird that if I look at it with the lights off in the room, it's just freaking me out. So I had to put it in the basement. I'm gonna have to get rid of it because it's too freaky. But Toothless is cute. I have Toothless. He's a sweet looking dragon.
And these should be the last of the buildings now.
And Godzilla is very cuddly.
And we saved the best for last.
Yay!
The movie theater.
Oh, there's your face!
I know.
Face is right
I just
there.
gotta take care of this building here.
That's
Boom! That's what you get for being a building.
Wait, no one destroys a hotel in my town.
No, that's a church.
Oh yeah, that's right. There. You did. That's a hotel. Okay, never mind.
I don't think I've actually ever seen Godzilla destroy a church except for in the American films.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's destroyed some Shinto temples and things like that, but...
Yeah, I think they don't have really big cathedrals and stuff like that. Like in Japan, they have more like the smaller.
I love how he looks around.
There you are! He's like, I see myself! I did see myself.
Alright, so you see where it says obtain a base? That means for the diorama thing, you can recreate this level, and when you unlock certain characters and figurines, you can display them.
Mm-hmm. Extra bonus achieved.
Now, the more bonuses you get, the more your creature grows, basically, which you need him to get really, really big.
You're up to 77 meters.
If he is not big enough, then he cannot progress the rest of the game, because they'll say, oh, you're not strong enough to fight some of the monsters, so game over,
You
to
have
be continued.
You have to be really big to fight them, I see.
Yeah, that's why easy mode ended for us.
Oh, okay.
But
I see.
yeah, even on easy mode, you really can't beat the main game anyway.
Yeah, so
The area has been destroyed by Godzilla.
good job.
Apologize to the people? If the handbook says I must, then I willingly agree.
Handbook
The
says,
handbook.
stand on your head. Do it, or you'll bring dishonor to Godzilla.
That's right.
Where is Godzilla heading?
I don't know where he's heading, but we'll see you next time. Are we gonna fight Space Godzilla or the unknown? Join us next time for more Godzilla.
Woohoo!
Bye-bye.
God bless and happy gaming. See ya.